Hi, I'm Kelsey Small here at the Ooni Test Kitchen in Austin, Texas, and today we're making a Neapolitan style pizza in the Ooni Volt. I just saw myself in this. To top this pizza, we're making a simple margherita. We have some hand-crushed San Marzano tomatoes, some fresh mozzarella, basil, and olive oil. First, we're gonna make our dough. So we're gonna take our water and yeast, and then we have our flour and our salt. I'm just gonna mix them together. You can add your salt after you've started mixing your flour. I'm just trying to keep it separate from the yeast itself. We'll add this to our bowl. And we're gonna mix this on low for about 4 minutes. All right, so our dough's been mixing for about 4 minutes and it looks pretty good, so we're gonna take it out and let it proof. And with Neapolitan dough, there's different ways of doing this. You can form it right away, you can let it rest. I like to let it rest for about an hour before I form it. And what I'll do, so it proofs and rises a little evenly, is I'll just take the sides and I kind of like turn it into a ball. So we're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it rest for about an hour. Now that our dough is proofed, it's time to form it into dough balls. So we're gonna take it out. All right, to form it, we're just gonna start folding it over itself, kind of creating a skin, and just tightening it. This way it proofs evenly. We're gonna roll it in, and we'll kind of just fold it over itself while rolling it in. Just getting a tighter dough ball, even skin, that way it'll rise evenly. Of course, there's many different ways you can form a dough ball, so just do whatever is most comfortable for you. Now that they're all formed, we're gonna just cover them and let them proof. Now, with Neapolitan dough, you can let it sit outside at room temp for about 6 hours and it should be ready to cook, or you can put it in the fridge overnight and use it the next day. All right, our Volt is preheated to 850 degrees, so now it's time to cook a pizza. So when we're stretching a Neapolitan pizza, we wanna press straight down and leave a crust, and then we're gonna flip over. Press down, leave that crust. And we do the same thing on this side. And we wanna make sure that we're picking up from the side, the top of the dough. We don't wanna top the bottom of the pizza. It's the side that comes out of the dough box on top, that's the top of the pizza. And we're stretching it. And we're letting the dough stretch around our hands. We're tossing it, and we're not like pulling it as much as like letting the weight of the dough stretch itself to a larger size. We're gonna top it with some crushed San Marzano tomatoes. These are seasoned just very simply with some salt. The beauty of like Neapolitan pizza is just really good, simple ingredients. You know, you use the best quality tomatoes you can get, the best fresh mozzarella, which we have here, sliced thin. You don't need to fully top it, but you're just trying to get a little bit in each bite. And then you have a couple options. You can put the basil on before or after. It doesn't matter. I like to do it before because then it kind of cooks into the sauce. And we're gonna drizzle it with some olive oil. Okay, it's ready to go in the oven. When your oven is super hot at 850, we want to keep our heat all the way to the top. The stone is already so hot from just the ambient heat in the space. You don't need any extra heat going towards the stone. And this will cook for about 2 minutes. All right. This is a beautiful margherita pizza, you know? It's got a nice fluffy crust. It's saucy, cheesy in the center. It's got basil. It smells really incredible, and it's time to eat it. Awesome. Got a nice cornichon. Got beautiful saucy pizza. Cheese is still pillowy. It's a great Neapolitan pizza. For Volt recipes and more, head over to Ooni.com.